your radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. Streetz morning, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping. The voice you wanna hear when you wake up, on your ride to school or on the way to get your cake up. Yeah, from 6 to 10 we gon' get it in. Monday to Friday, all we do is win. Streetz morning, take the first on your radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. Streetz morning, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping back at each other, who's creeping, who's lovers, who's pregnant, who's winning, who's got hidden children, who knows?
Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. It's a beautiful Monday making Monday. You know what it is, man. We lit up in here. And if you hear our voice, that means you're on your way or you're already somewhere and you're taking the time to enjoy what good conduct feel like when you're amongst friends who act like roommates, who act like brothers and sisters, who act like cellmates all at the same time.
And I want to give a big shout out to everybody that is making it to where they need to be on time today.
You better believe it, man. It's going down in a major way, man. Hey, you know we got the Date Dilemma coming. We got $100 giveaway on that. And are you smarter than Young Jock? Yeah. Miss Shaw nigga, stop looking over here because you ain't getting none of this money.
Well, you already know we got to get into that word on the streets news because you know it was popping all weekend long. What's good, Shawty?
You know I'm about to make y'all day because coming up on the Crazy Report, you definitely want to stick around and listen to this.
That's right. So keep it locked where you got it. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Affirmations of appeal. You want your Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart.
Fellas, I'm telling you, this would change your life. I know when women hear this, they're going to be like, but I'm going to tell you as a man, listen, when you take care of your children, when you pay your child support, God, your money come back tenfold. I promise you, my mama told me this, rest in peace to my dear mother, my beloved mother. She said, son, you a good man and you a good father. Don't let nobody else tell you no different. She said, but let me tell you something. As long as you take care of them kids, God will multiply your blessings. And I said, Mama, I felt like that. And that's why I've always done it. Not just because of that, I'm doing it to do the right thing. But when she said that, I started to notice that in my life whenever I took care of my children. And that's every day. I would really, really be blessed. So, fellas, the Daily Jumpstart today is don't be afraid to do what's right. Take care of y'all kids, all right? That's Young John's Daily Jumpstart. Shout out to coming up next with the Crazy Report. You don't want to miss my boy. Keep it locked on this beautiful hump day.
Hump day.
Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
You know who this is, man. This your boy, Big Country Kane, representing Pimp Squad Click all day.
It's your boy, Mac Boney, representing that PSC Grand Hustle.
Hey, say what's happening, man. TIP the King good.
Hey, good morning, man. It's your partner, Young Dro, right here, man. Every day from 6 to 10 a.m., we listen to the best damn morning show.
It's Young Jock in the Street morning takeover. Let's go.
Grand Hustle, bro.
Good morning. Happy Money Making Monday. It's 16 after the hour. We got to get right into this, gang. The Senate advances Trump's big, beautiful bill.
The yeas are 51, the nays are 49. The motion is agreed to.
The Republican-led Senate advanced the bill late Saturday after an hours-long vote, moving it one step closer to passage. Two Republican senators, Tom Tillis of North Carolina and Rand Paul of Kentucky, joined Democrats in opposing advancement of the bill. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer forced a reading of the entire 900-plus page legislation, delaying what is expected to be hours of debate.
All right, now, people are saying, what is it really called a big, beautiful bill? And if so, what's so beautiful about it? When you're talking about Medicaid restrictions, increasing the state and local tax deduction, or, restrictions on food stamps. The next one, restriction on food stamps. And the next one, restriction on food stamps. I know y'all can hear that one. What's up, sweet?
No taxes on tips, overtime wages, or auto loans. There's no taxes on tips.
That's what I like.
That's
right
the one
now.
that everybody like right there. Now, for
the
real,
overtime thing. You know, they taxate overtime at a whole nother level. After you hit overtime, they tax that different. So
it make you wonder, why am I working longer and harder for you to get more out of me?
On that one.
Also, child tax credit as well. So
it don't sound so bad.
It went up for us. a sector of like kids. I guess like if you're newborn to some age, then parents will get a kickback. But I think it's like $250.
Well, yeah, they said no more junk food on your food stamp.
I agree to that. I agree. No junk food.
No junk food.
Let's get some cooked food on them food stamps, though. We'll be straight.
Yeah, then y'all be all out there.
Lobster tails at the
Red Lobster, all new revamped Red Lobster getting the seafood bowl.
The people are hating that, dog. They saying that it is not good.
We're going to have to talk about that coming up, man, because there's so much more going on in the world, man. Hey, the Crazy Report will be around the corner, man, so make sure you stick around. You don't miss it. Keep it locked. More with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yo, it's the craziest story you'll hear all morning. The Crazy Report is on right now. Shawty, run it down.
Yeah, run it down is what we about to do, man. We're going to run down this morning TV show who kind of got caught in some wordplay. And I mean, this thing went bananas.
I don't want to eat all this meat.
Go buy a pig.
Nuts. You can eat some nuts. No, I ate some nuts this morning. Yeah. It was only crazy.
Yes, she got caught with her hand in the cookie jar. I mean, she could not explain it about the nuts. She still just looked at him and said, you know what I was doing this morning?
Let Huck do and spit on that thing. You get me?
And that's crazy. And you know I know crazy because I'm crazy. And crazy knows crazy. If y'all don't know what that Huck 2 is, go on TikTok. That's y'all know what my name is. With the Crazy Report. Follow me on all social platforms at Shawty the Comedian.
Now let's get into these national days.
Let's do just that right now. Okay, today is Social Media Day. Okay, I didn't know that. How long has this been? We need some dates. I need data. Yeah.
I thought it was every day.
Yeah, I know, right? National Meteor Day. Now, it was alleged that it was a meteor went across our city last week. Y'all saw that?
Yeah, the whole Southeast region.
Yeah. It's national. I don't even know that. What is that, Miss Shanique? Who? OOTD?
Never known that.
Outfit of the day? Okay. All right. Call me. Wow. I ain't never heard of it. OOTD. I never heard of that. All right. Celebrity birthdays. Let's get into it. It's cancer season, man. Congratulations. Y'all made it. Happy birthday to Mike Tyson.
Yay.
Thank you.
The one and only.
Thank you.
Also, the lovely Fantasia Barrino. What's up, girl?
Mm-hmm. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me.
Swimmer Michael Phelps. Happy birthday. And comedian David Allen Greer. My boy getting on up there, too. Yeah. And we got to make sure we give a happy heavenly birthday to reality TV star Big Hands. You know what it is? Swing, let's do it, man. These local celebrity birthdays matter, too.
It's about that time to wish happy to all of the celebrities. It's the birthday wish list with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yeah, it's my birthday. Ooh. It's my birthday. Turn me up. Turn me up.
Hey, happy birthday, Clark Williams. What they do? Janique Stansberry. Yeah. Taylor Holmes. Happy birthday, Adriana Robinson. Shawty, stop, man. Hold on, this man is standing next to me twerking. What is he doing, bro? Man.
Whoa.
LaShonda Wade, man. Happy birthday. Next hour, if we can help your day's situation, we can get you hooked up with $100 inside the Date Dilemma gang, courtesy of 1-800 Injured the Bethune Law Firm. Yeah. So please, just keep it right here where you got it. More with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Good morning and happy Money Making Monday. Let's get right into this. We got a Diddy trial update. His defense team urged the jury to acquit Diddy of all charges.
After 7 weeks of hearing about freak-offs, we're now wondering whether this jury is going to freak out over the need to agree unanimously on various counts. We will learn out of New York City whether they will be presented with just the big ones, sex trafficking and racketeering, or if the judge will give the jury the option of saying, well, no to that, but what about some drugs and arson and bribery? So if he gives them the lesser included offenses, it could significantly increase the chance of a conviction of Sean Diddy Combs.
Now, Diddy's attorney, Mark Agnifilo, accused the government. Agnifilo, did I say it right? How do you say the name? How do you say the name?
Agnifilo?
That's what I just said.
You said Agnifilo.
I said Philo. Accused the government of trying to criminalize sexual preferences in his closing argument in Combs' trafficking trial. Now, the 7-week trial has just kind of gone way too far to me at this point. When I say too far, they could have wrapped this up some time ago. What you think, Ms. Shanika?
I think that I thought you was going to show up.
You thought I was going to go up there?
Yeah.
And testify.
So y'all didn't think that I ain't had nothing to do with none of them. That man had freak offs. See, that's the part that makes it so interesting. When this thing first hit the fans, we all thought that it was gonna be all these big names gonna come out with all these people partying. Oh, he's secretly videotaping all his guests to bribe them, and then it comes down to nobody but him, his girlfriend, and some freaky sex
Well,
workers.
I just knew you was gonna be a star witness.
Not at all, man. I didn't witness anything.
Yeah, you did.
Well, the jury's
Cassie cut her hair.
Well, the jury is to decide whether the music mogul walks free or faces decades behind bars. And we'll be hearing about that today, I'm sure. So
Cassie cut her hair because Diddy said so.
Man, come on.
You seen the whole thing.
I did, but
You and Alex.
And then you went on Vlad and said something, and that's what sparked the investigation. As soon as that Vlad dropped, Cassie dropped the case to get the charges.
And with all of this evidence that you guys are bringing to the radio right now, what is your prediction for the Diddy trial, Miss Shanika?
He ain't gonna be guilty of everything, but I think he need to do like 13 months.
Dang, 13 months.
So I guess that's
Women.
3 to 5 years, 13 more months.
That's how women do. How old that baby? 13 months. Girl, he a year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No jail
Call
time.
us up. We want to know, what are your predictions? What will be the outcome of this Diddy trial? All right, 1-844-986-4562. Y'all can call us up. Miss Shanika, what you got coming up, gang?
Coming up inside the Word on the Streets news, Beyonce was in danger at the Cowboy Carter tour. Find out about the incident with the vehicle midair. Also, Nelly and Ashanti, their new series has debuted, and they're talking about a lot of things. Nelly saying that he ain't gonna help with the baby. Then he said, he commented on the whole endorsement of President Trump. And then there was a situation where he confronted 50 Cent in Ashanti's honor. So we're going to talk about that and more coming up inside the Word on the Streets news in less than 10 minutes.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Turn off the lights. The mics are on and ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, word on the street, she be bopping, I need more. Yeah. Word on the street, screaming bite like on a moped. Word on the streets, I get it popping like a blackhead. Word on the streets, going down like Jock said.
It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
That's right. Let's get inside this Word on the Streets news and talk about it. Beyonce, Lord have mercy. Beyonce was just out there on a harness in this car, and she was just tilting to the side. Oh, Lord, good God Almighty.
Stop. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. What's happening?
So this happened at her Houston show. She recapped it on her Insta and said, sitting sideways. But the crowd was aghast. Like, they were like, gasping for air. Like, no, Beyonce. Beyonce said, stop this right now. I know that's right, B. All right, well, they got some dramatics in with it. The kids weren't just the star of the show this time. I don't know if Jay-Z came out or what have you, but yeah, don't let that happen again. Or somebody, you fat. All right. So Nelly is recalling a story about his encounter with 50 Cent.
I said, babe, 50 Cent. I'll make that apologize. You want me to go over there? What? You make, don't be looking. You want me to go make? She was, nah, no way in my heart that I'm thinking she gonna tell me to go over there. She's like, yeah, babe.
Yep.
I started laughing, coming, and he cracked the smile, and I was like, hey, fine, man. Hey, man, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Apologize for it, man. Ashanti, I'm sorry.
That's exactly what he said.
And I hadn't heard 50 say anything bad about Ashanti since then. I was wondering what happened and why he kept Ashanti out of the beef thus far, but Nelly approached him like a grown man. I like that.
No, that's definitely, yeah.
He said he came to a table with full of G-Unit all by himself, no St. Lunatics.
Wow.
Whoa. Ashanti put that pressure on that man. All right, well, finally.
Getting hot in here.
He's speaking about the endorsement of President Trump.
it's great how people spin narratives to things that I think best fit whatever they're against. You know what I'm saying? Instead of giving a brother the exact fundamental of what he did, what he said.
Chad, Nelly said the man would go be president anyway. I mean, I just got a little check about it. That's what y'all wanted. That's why a lot of people voted for Trump, right? For the checks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, he got his.
Economics.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. Also, Diddy, King Combs, Diddy's son King Combs, and Kanye West dropped Diddy Free Song.
Be taking shots, they can't trigger me, nah. Shit don't trigger me. The world critics and the witness. Face clean, they trying to dirt the image. Sitting niggas down that stood on business. Can't stop us, though. I'm on high, so I ain't cool with you. It's always something, don't got shit to prove. Broke niggas don't got shit to lose. I ain't.
No.
I like that.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like it. I mean, he was remaking a lot of Bad Boy songs.
That boy gonna be
He
big.
gonna do It's Going Down.
Hey, man, come on.
That is the word on the streets news. I'm Miss Shanika. You guys can follow me at Miss Shanika and follow us at Streetz Morning Takeover.
Like, what? I know. Listen, after all the evidence that's been presented, what are your predictions for this Diddy trial? Miss Shanika said he may get anywhere from 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, I think 3 to 5 with time served, about 13 months.
What about you, Shawty?
I'm hoping that they acquit the charges, man. I'm hoping for a full acquittal for black men.
For black men.
I'm gonna just I'm gonna let you know what, I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm gonna let our listeners.
For black men in power, he needs to be some sort of an example. He has a whole culture of young black men that look up to him, that idolize him.
Okay, so
and the example that he has set, the tone that he has set for men in power, it really sucks.
They went in his bedroom and got all this.
Okay, well, hey, 1-844-986-4562. Call us up. Let us know your predictions. Jump back in the Streetz Morning Takeover. All right, thank you for waking up with us. It is a Money Making Monday. Young JLC, Miss Shanika, shout. Now, after all this evidence has been presented, we're asking our listeners this morning, what are your predictions for the Diddy trial?
Diddy stands accused, charged with 5 felony counts: RICO, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. If convicted, he could spend the rest of his life in prison. Although Diddy was not charged with assaulting Cassie Ventura, as seen in the now infamous hotel surveillance footage, prosecutors say that he did bribe a hotel security guard with $100,000 to make sure the video never saw the light of day. Second, prosecutors allege that Diddy played a role in the attempt to blow up the rapper Kid Cudi's Porsche. Cassie Ventura and others testified not only did Diddy sometimes film these freak-offs, he also threatened to release them publicly. Finally, prosecutors have charged him with 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, accusing him of traveling some male escorts across state lines to cities like New York and Los Angeles and Miami, paying them thousands of dollars a night to perform sex acts. The defense disputes all of this, maintaining that everyone had free will and exercised it.
Diddy say, man, we didn't pay them for sex, we just paid them for their time. Now think about it. Let's be for real.
Well, why he called a service complaining about sex?
Well, I'm paying for your time, and sex kind of falls in
They
it.
said, we don't provide sex, we just provide company.
Yeah. But I think that they reached way too far. I think they overstepped the bedroom boundaries. They present.
What about the kidnapping?
Well, hold on. You tell me what you were saying before we went on the other break. When you saying he distorted all these black men and he represents this. Because a
culture of black men that have looked up to him, idolized him. I mean,
but they didn't even know he was doing this stuff, though. Whatever he's doing, his
they
freaky
knew
stuff.
he had some funny business going on before you signed over there.
No, they dirty. The government
you better
dirty.
stop playing with me today.
The government dirty Diddy up.
Hold on, Sean. Listen.
What?
Listen. At the end of the day, he's had his there's been claims or whatever, this and that. He's had his run-ins, very small ones here and there.
Yeah, but people knew something was going on.
But
they
his
couldn't put their finger on it.
So what's been going on? Him and his girlfriend, right? His billionaire, whatever he is, multi super 100 millionaire. He has a lady. They have a fetish. He brings people into the bedroom. right? It's a circuit of them. It's three to four different men that they were bringing into their bedroom.
What about the kidnapping, the threats?
Who was getting kidnapped?
All the violent
Let's talk about the
things
kidnap.
that he has perpetuated.
Let's talk about the kidnap.
Who's kidnapped?
Let's take a deep dive.
Jane Doe that worked for him.
No, he didn't kidnap her. He hold on. Which one?
He did kidnap her.
What, you talking about going to that building to talk about the jury?
Yes.
No, she was going to take a lie detector test for 5 days. She was able to go home at night and come back. If they was going to charge him with kidnapping, they should have charged him with 5.
FBI?
No,
he ain't got no right to be transporting nobody back and forth.
If you
I'm gonna say this: the lines are open right now. Call us 1-844-986-4562 and tell us what are your predictions for the Diddy trial. I want to hear from you right now.
Up a dog.
Oh damn! Young Jock in the Streetz morning Takeover.
Hey, what's up? It is Killer Mike, a.k.a. Michael. Every weekday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., you listening to the best damn morning show, Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Good morning, and thank you for waking up with us. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Now, we've been talking about it this morning because after all the evidence has been presented, it's about that time. We find out the fate, not just us, the public, but Diddy finds out himself.
Yes.
And, it's just kind of just interesting because I think people have been kind of, it's kind of skewed a little bit. You know what I mean? Because some people was just thinking it was going to, don't get me wrong. Some of these allegations are definitely horrible. But when you break it down and look at what it is, it looks like man just had some freaky moments. A lot of them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I was even watching something. It was like, okay, now the FBI has done an amazing job. They've gotten so much Astroglide off the streets.
And baby oil.
And baby oil.
Yes.
Victory. Like, what? You know what I'm saying?
But they built this stuff so big.
I thought we would go find the drug, the date rape drug, and the baby oil. Like, it was
remember they were saying all that? What's in the baby oil? What's in the baby oil?
Yeah, I remember that. And then
the baby oil's being tested.
I thought we was going to find out what happened to Justin Bieber.
I thought he was going to be harvesting organs. I just ain't know what to expect.
They didn't find the little white girl yet. Like, all of this supposed came out. The feds just did a deep dive into Puffy.
Whoa.
No, Diddy.
His bedroom. Yeah. So, I'm going to tell you like this. I don't know, but I do feel like they definitely going to make an example out of him. Mm-hmm. My prediction, my true prediction?
Come on.
I think they're going to hit him with a dub.
Oh, that's gonna be
real spill. I just think it's gonna be that way. He'll come back for an acquittal. He'll try it 2-3 times. It'll kind of go away. You won't hear about it. Then suddenly there'll be some type of release for him. 5-6 years from now.
And then there'll be case law set. And then all black men will be up under this. All men. Period. Will be up under this case law.
Well, let's go to the phone.
You gotta watch your behavior. But go ahead.
No, most definitely. Young Jock in the Streetz morning Takeover. We're asking you this morning. What are your predictions on Diddy's trial? What are your predictions on Diddy's trial, Miss Shanika?
That he is most definitely guilty.
Well, let's see what the listeners say.
My name's Lisa. Hopefully he get off because they haven't shown anything guilty of breaking the law.
Cabo, man, from Chicago. Free my boy. Acquittal.
Acquit him. Hey, man, all I know is it be going crazy around here. And when I was on the streets the other day, I was in New Orleans yesterday, and this lady walked up to me and she asked me, I thought she was a reporter. I was looking for a little camera crew. She said, what are your thoughts on this Diddy trial since you used to be signed to him? I was like, man, I don't have no thoughts on it. I just know his life is in the hands of the federal government right now. These jurors.
It looks like don't nobody he know got thoughts on it.
It's like, dang, what do you say?
Once you know him, it's a different monster. You didn't seen him in his mode before. I'm telling you, he's a very unpredictable man.
What's your thoughts, DJ?
Did you slap the phone out of her hand like Quavo did?
No, I did not slap the phone out of her hand. She didn't yell at the phone, but I'm saying the way she walked up to me like I was being interviewed. She was dressed nice. She was very professional. She's like a doctor or something. She started talking to him. I say, I don't know, but I know we're going to find out in a day or two. So we'll definitely know what's going on. Hey, man, y'all know how it goes. It's time for the Date Dilemma. You know what it do. All you got to do is hit us 1-844-986-4562. Got $100 sitting around waiting for you. If we could eliminate your dilemma, man, it's all courtesy of 1-800-INJURED the Bethune Law Firm. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz morning Takeover.
You are now listening to the Date Dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz morning Takeover. If you got a dilemma, they got a dilemma, which means we got a dilemma. It's the Date Dilemma. Who's on the line this morning?
Toya.
Okay, Toya. How you doing, baby girl? Good morning.
Not much. I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. We just trying to figure out how can we help you this morning.
Me and my dude having some issues. Things just, I don't know. I just feel like I've stepped back from him. Saying like he used to be in corporate America job, like tailored suits. You know what I mean? He got the Creed cologne. He was doing his thing. And
not the tailored suits and the Creed. Who is this ghost guy?
I mean, listen, I'm talking about fine. And so I'm loving that, right? I'm about that lifestyle. And then he tells me, baby, I got this dream. I want to have my own business. And I'm supporting him. I'm thinking, he's going to run some numbers and do something right. He like, nah, he want to do a landscaping business. And I'm trying to be supportive, but he just changed after that job. Like
he done started making more money, and then he done got a big head.
No, not at all. I mean, it's significantly less. And it's really just how he presents himself, if I'm honest. He got this landscaping business. I'm used to him being, dressed down to the T. And here he come, he got on overalls, he got on dusty Dickie suits. I'm just like, what?
Did something drastic happen? Did he lose somebody? Is he going through a midlife crisis? It's...
For what he told me, he want to follow his dream. And I guess, this is what come along with it, because he's working all kind of hours and, he out all day. And, just most time when he come home, he not the same, and he dusty. He come in the house. Bro, he smell like hot pennies, bro, every day.
Hot what?
Every day.
Pennies?
Hot pennies, every
pennies.
day. And then he want to come in and be up on me.
Okay, I just
it sounds like a man that's keeping a job to me.
Well, she said this is something he wanted to do, so maybe he's been pushing to be something he never really was.
Okay,
that
I'm trying to figure out if this is his wife or like.
Yeah, what is your relationship?
I mean, we dating. We've been together about 4 years. I was hoping it was going to turn into something else. But, right now, I just don't know if it can. Listen, I understand this is his dream, but this is not the dream man that I had. That corporate America dude was what I was dreaming about.
Okay, so
I feel you.
Is his wage difference affecting your lifestyle in any kind of way?
Of course.
Seeming though he's not your husband?
I mean, absolutely. Once you go from doing stuff a certain way, I mean, you kind of expect that. For me, it's just, I had a hard time being attracted to him. I think maybe the money got a little bit of something to do to it, because I am attracted to the money a little bit too. But most of all, it's just the fact that corporate style, I really like that.
Okay, so what's your man name?
Denzel. I know y'all don't laugh.
Denzel?
Yes.
Either he's got to get back to what you were initially attracted to, or you going to seek love elsewhere. Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, we can be friends.
Wow. Okay. All right, put your phone on mute. Don't say nothing. We'll cue you in with this time.
All right.
She about to lose a good man.
Yep. Sound like that to me.
She about to lose a good man. But I could understand.
All this playing.
But you.
He ain't beating. He ain't cheating. He ain't lying, and he ain't thieving. So what is the problem?
Hello?
Hey, good morning. May I speak to Denzel, please?
It's Denzel. What's up? Who's this?
You sound like y'all. Are you outside right now?
Yeah, I'm on the way to a job.
Okay, no problem. Don't want to disturb you or take too much of your time. Right now, you're on the phone with Young Jock, Miss Shanika, and Shout Out with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. We have a segment on our show, Denzel, called The Date Dilemma. I just want to know if I could just get you for 3 minutes of your time, brother.
Yeah, you got me. What's up, sir?
Denzel, listen, man, a young lady called us up this morning and basically told us that she's your queen-to-be, but you've been tripping. She said you changed your whole dynamic. She said you went from being this bossed-up, distinguished gentleman in corporate America to being a hands-on landscaper.
What's wrong with that, Jock?
I ain't say nothing was wrong with it, but is there any truth in what I'm saying?
It's all facts.
You know who I'm talking about then?
Yeah, I'm talking about Toya.
All right. So Miss Shanika was talking to Toya this morning, and she really wasn't feeling where your girl was coming from. But what happened in this situation?
I mean, as far as I understand, I'm on my boss mission. But you want to be your own boss where I'm from.
Where you from?
Dayton, Ohio.
Shouts out to Dayton, Ohio, checking in. All right.
Okay, so with that being said, your woman, Toya, what's exactly her problem? Is she unwilling to build with you?
I mean, I've been getting in the sense that she don't like the route I'm going. But if she can just trust the process, I think it'll be a great outcome.
Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and tell you, man. Toya's on the phone.
What's up, Denzel?
What's up, babe? What they talking about on here, boo?
You know I love you. I do. And we've been, you know what I'm saying, riding hard. Your ambition just seemed to pay off more when you were in the corporate world, baby. And it's just I want you to have dreams, but I mean, I want your dreams to elevate us. And right now, it just don't feel like we elevating.
Oh, so you just don't trust the process?
I mean, I trust the process of being able to pay my bills when I want to and buy what I want to and go to the bank when I want to. That's the process that we used to. And now you done took us somewhere else.
I mean, what you want me to do?
I would like for you to get back to corporate America because that was most stable for us. And I mean, maybe you can do what you're doing, like, I don't know, on the weekends or whatnot.
If I'm out here trying to create a brand, you should be by my side. I
think you should have somebody by your side that supports you. So if you ain't what she want, then I mean, it is what it is. You're trying to build something.
This is what I'm saying though. Like, y'all acting like I'm not trying to support him. It's not that. Here's the deal.
She said,
like,
hold on, sweetheart. She talking.
Aren't you supposed to save up to get stuff right so you can start your business? You don't just jump out there, so you got to go backwards to go forward, right?
Well, sweetheart, I feel like you're not his wife, so therefore, if this man wants to switch careers, build a business, and do his thing, he can do it without you if you're not going to support him.
Go ahead and say what you were going to say, Toya.
This is not my dream where we are right now, and if, you're not going to be willing to go back to corporate I mean, I can deal with you like working and then doing this on the weekend. If you're not willing to go back to corporate and bring something else in, I think we're going to have to part ways, love.
Jesus.
Well, honestly, they're my dreams. And if you ain't willing to come on the board and roll with it, then it's here.
Okay, well, it's a mutual.
Okay, just the route you wanted to go, Toya, huh?
I mean, I didn't expect him to be like, well, bye. But, I mean, because we could have been talking about this. You could have told me this 4 years ago.
Still making ends meet, ain't I?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Nah. On behalf of 1-800 Bethune Law Firm, you're not going to get this $100. And this girl, boy, I try to tell y'all better listen. She hell on wheels. Y'all listeners, y'all call us up. We got to talk about this date dilemma, man. Call us up and let's talk about it, man. Ooh, this date dilemma. Keep it where you got it. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That was the Date Dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yo, good morning. What up, though? Me, the boy, Mr. 106 & Park, man. Boy, Bow Wow, man. Every day we listening to the best damn morning show. And I say the best, but I'm talking about the best damn morning show, period. Got to stay tapped into the number one morning show in the city. It's your boy Jock, the Streetz Morning Takeover. We taking it over. You know how we do it.
That's right, Bow Wow. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shanika right here. Shouty. And we are talking about this date dilemma. Now, Toya called in because her and her man, Denzel, are having problems. Now, her man used to work in corporate, and he tells her that he has dreams of starting his landscaping business. Now, she said he's making less, and how he and now he presents himself in a less cute fashion. She doesn't find him attractive. He wears dusty Dickie overalls, and it's a big change for her. So when he gets on the phone, he's very disappointed in Toya not believing in his dreams. Now, Denzel said if she can't support him, then he is okay with breaking up. I mean, if she ain't gonna support you, big dog, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, though, like, there are some significant changes there. She met you, you was not no dusty guy. I mean, I know you dusty for work, but that's something that might have been a preference for her.
But at first, he was a corporate guy, so he was playing, he was in the monkey suit.
Monkey suit. Ooh. The man can just be in the suit. Either way, just think about it. The man was presenting himself differently, probably had manicures, probably was cleaned up. Now you're making less money, and you're dirty and dusty on the regular.
Yeah. Now imagine if a woman did that.
Yeah, it would be
over with.
I ain't gonna say it would be over with. I would be concerned though.
Yeah, like baby.
But if she cool, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If she cool with getting dirty, and that's what she got to do to what I'm saying.
Go find somebody that's clean, because that ain't what you want. And that's what old girl was basically saying.
Not me. I'll probably try to work it out with her. I might even go get dirty with her.
Yeah, you got a cute girl can get dirty. Boy, let's go.
Yeah, that's like,
man, y'all are so vain. Y'all just man, come on.
Man, my girl started.
Y'all are so vain.
Man, and Kendra went and said, I'm going to start doing landscaping right now. I can't be mad at her for that. I can't leave her because she getting dirty now.
Yeah, but when y'all step out, then she got to look like it, right?
Oh, she still going to look like it now. Exactly. That thing still going to look like it look.
Exactly.
Okay, then. Hey, let's go to these calls. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. What's your thoughts on this date dilemma?
Yes, my name is Candace. Give me this man's number. We can work it. We'll work it out together. She done lost her mind. Them scrubs that I'm dealing with, I love this man in my life. We can trust the process and grow together and do everything together. I got my business going on. Shoot, we can be a power couple together. What's his number?
Good morning, this is Janae. I can't believe she just sent that good man back out into the world. Baby, hand him here. I stand beside him, baby. I stand beside him.
What up? This Derek. In about a year, she gonna probably get ran through a couple street dudes. Then she gonna come back saying dudes ain't nothing. That's typical, That's just how it's gonna go.
Now she gonna get ran through.
Hilarious.
Man, it's rough out here in these streets, boy. If you think your man trash and you hear these women willing to accept, like, okay, bring him over here.
Send him over here.
Might make you want to keep your man.
Hey, man, you know what? I'm just 50-50 on it. Either way, it is what it is. What you got coming up, though, Miss Shanika?
Well, coming up inside the Word on the Streets news, A$AP Rocky is talking about his growing family and found out what rapper said that he didn't brush his teeth before he got veneers. Yeah, all that and more coming up in less than 10 minutes.
Word on the streets going down like Jock said.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
That's right. Let's get inside this Word on the Streets news and talk about Beyonce paused mid-show in Houston. Yeah, the vehicle prop, it was leaning, shouty. She said, stop the press.
Stop. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, shoot. What's happening?
World stopped. Julius was on guard. Like, it was definitely interesting to watch. I'm sure, Beyonce was scared.
I'm sure she was.
The mid-air, the crane, the leaning.
You just think if this thing fall, Jesus, not even me. She probably didn't think about herself first. How many people is this gonna injure if it falls? Oh, that's a hell of a thought.
Yeah. I heard they cut it out the next show. They said no more car. They skipped that part.
Really?
Yes.
You read that on the internet or you seen it on the internet?
Actually, I heard it on the news coming in to work.
Oh, okay. Thank you, shawty. Moving right along, let's talk about A$AP Rocky talking about his growing family with Rihanna. Yep, they making babies.
We're gonna be like the Wayne's family, you know? Yeah. I mean, love is beautiful and it's just spreading it, you know?
All right, they were at the Smurfs movie premiere. Of course, Rihanna has a part in the Smurfs. That's what's up. All right, and the rapper who said that he did not brush his teeth before he got his veneers.
I ain't brushed my teeth before I got them fixed. Yeah, because I ain't know no better. I ain't know no better before I got my teeth fixed. I was a street brushing my teeth. I wanted some money. But when I did better, hey, man, quit playing with me, man.
Finesse 2 times. I mean, he already looked like he stank.
Man.
He do.
Yeah. They say before he got the veneers, his name was Finesse 2 Teeth.
Nah, he had a crowding, like, smile. He had, like, 3 rows of teeth.
Ooh.
That's what it looked like to me.
He had too many teeth.
Yes.
Ooh.
So they uncrowded his smile. He said bad teeth run in his family. It's just terrible.
Well, the man being honest.
Bad bodies running his family.
At least he being honest. I can respect, man. Come on. You should be going.
Bad body, bad teeth. Throw them away.
Hey, man.
All right, that is the Word on the Streets news. I am Miss Shanika. You guys can follow me at Miss Shanika and follow us at Streetz Morning Takeover. And it's all being brought to you by Bader Law. Bader Law, because you deserve the best. Go ahead and hit my people up at 404-888-8888.
That's right. Hey, man, coming up, we got to talk about the top trending headlines. And we got to shout out to some people in New Orleans, man, because, oh, man, what a time over the weekend was had. We'll talk about it more coming up with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Wake up. And if y'all already woke, that's good too, man. You're chopping it up right now with Young Jock. Miss Shanika, shout out with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover, man. We got to talk about it, y'all. Man, escaped New Orleans inmate Antoine Massey. Got him.
Antoine Massey was captured at a home in New Orleans. According to the Orleans Parish Sheriff Office, the 33-year-old Massey was being held on domestic abuse charges and vehicle theft when he and 9 others escaped.
The woman that owns the Airbnb where Antoine Massey was allegedly found, she doesn't want her face on camera. We want to respect her request, so we're going to ask her a few questions. You guys can listen in.
Pretty quiet neighborhood. It's kind of shocking, things like this happen. We just have to be careful, I guess, I don't know what's happening. They say this is going on, and I get here and I don't even see a cop, so I don't know.
Who actually called you and alerted you of what was going on at your property?
My friend called me, a friend of mine. I guess it's all over the news and they know.
Okay, y'all. If you didn't see the video, now you heard the man.
I didn't.
So you heard the reporter say she didn't want to be seen.
Right.
Man, they got it laid all on the news. Why they saying?
Really?
From head to toe. Why they say she doesn't want to be seen? The lady just sitting there talking, and she looking around like, "Well, I'm good because they ain't gonna show me who I am." They done set her up.
Oh, Lord.
Now this last one, it's one more out. Derrick Groves is the last remaining inmate at large in New Orleans, and he's saying the man possibly wearing 40-inch wigs to
That's
disguise
the word
himself.
on the street.
But who tipped him off of that part? Like who just gave him? Hey, I ain't saying I saw him, but I think I saw him, and I think he was wearing a wig. Like, come on.
There were multi-dimensional pictures of him transitioning from man hair to woman hair on the internet. It's quite hilarious.
Yeah. Well, he has definitely been successful at staying out. So, yeah.
All right, and they saying that this is the mastermind.
Yeah.
Wow. So he probably already had somewhere to go.
He already gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
So, Miss Shanika, in other news, I see there's some things going on.
Yep, we are talking about Pastor Jamal Bryant since we are in New Orleans right now. He is telling people to basically boycott Essence because Target is a part of it. They are one of the sponsors.
That is pretty interesting because here it is. Like we ain't gonna spend money with them, but we'll take their money. Maybe no.
But they get the advertisement in front of our people, which we make.
No, I totally get it. If you're against it, you got to be against it all the way. And it's interesting. What is it? Him and Tamika Mallory?
Man, how is people complaining about all these prices out here so high, inflation? They ain't got nowhere to live, and then hey, it's a thin line between selling your soul and paying these bills out here in these streets.
But who is our leader as the black community to call us? Who's calling all the strikes? Because we got strike here, strike there, strike everywhere.
Well, it's clear. He's the one who started this whole Target boy.
Yes.
So there you have it. You have answered your question, sir. Now I got to talk about this because I was in New Orleans over the weekend, man. Thank you, Dree. Man, I want to just send a big shout out to Lady Crystal, man, because she's put together and been working on, curating this whole thing for these teens, the top teens of America, the top ladies of distinction, over 60 years of service. Listen, y'all, I just sat here with, 5,000 kids who all have 4.0s.
Okay.
Wow.
And when I tell you, you could just feel the good energy in that room. It's urban kids, man, black kids. A few other here and there, but it was a lot of beautiful kids just there to talk to them. It was like talking to these really young adults.
Wow.
Young adults, yeah. So shouts out to them. I just had to
Congratulations, Lady Crystal. Keep doing that.
Yeah, man. We got so much more to talk about coming up. Oh, man. Somebody said they want to get some money on this morning. You want to play me and Are You Smarter Than Young Jock? Yeah. Huh? Come on, call me. 1-844-986-4562. We got a $50 gift card on the line for you, man. I'm taking it all week. Pause. Keep it like Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Jeremiah.
Put it down on me.
Every weekday from 6 to 10 a.m., I'm listening to Young Jack and Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yeah. I got to say this right now, man.
Come on.
Black women are beautiful, and apparently to a lot of people, including the current president of the United States. Yeah, he's got some we got to talk about. Coming up at the bottom of the hour, we're going to talk about it because Trump's thoughts and outlooks on black women is something you should definitely hear. Are You Smarter, Young Jock? Is on the way. 1-844-986-4562. Miss Shanika said, I'm going to win today. Am I going to win today?
Probably not.
Damn. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king and his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. Who's on the line this morning?
No Summer.
Who?
No Summer.
No.
Yeah, don't say who. N-U-K-K Summer.
We'll take it.
N-U-K-K Summer.
What was your parents thinking about?
She named herself that.
Don't do that. That's my nickname.
Told you she named herself that.
Nuke.
Well, I'm going to turn you over to Miss Shanika. Nuke Summer.
Shut the hell up.
New Dookie. You better not never use, boy. That's your new name.
My Uncle Sugar's going to love me.
New Dookie in there.
Got it.
You heard me.
Okay, let's get into this. Nuke Summer. Here are the rules. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. The first person to get all 3 questions correctly will be the winner. You guys cannot answer each other's questions, and you got to wait until I ask the whole question and potential answers before you can answer, okay?
Okay.
All right, Nuke Summer. This first question is for you. This celebrity couple released their Peacock series. Is it Offset and Cardi B, Tip and Tiny, Jay-Z and Beyonce, or Nelly and Ashanti?
Ooh, I think I'm gonna go with, is it
3,
2, B?
You are correct.
Yeah, thank you.
Burley.
Yeah, there.
Okay, Young Jack.
Nuke Dookie.
Oh my freaking gosh. All right. The Bus family sold the Los Angeles Lakers for this amount of money. Is it A, $500 million, B, $2 billion, C, $1 billion, or D, $10 billion?
What?
I heard.
What you had me again?
You gotta answer your question, man.
2. You don't have the answer. Okay. Thanks for nothing, Young Jack.
I know the answer, but I was looking at something.
No.
I just got some shocking news.
Yes.
So, the Bus family sold the Los Angeles Lakers for this amount of money. Is it A, $500 million, B, $2 billion, C, $1 billion, or D, $10 billion?
I'm feeling like Jock a little bit. Hold on.
Hurry up, just answer.
Oh, B.
2. I'm sorry. The answer is D, $10 billion.
10 billion. I know what I thought it was.
All right. Let me move on. Nuke. Who sings the lyrics to Your Love is a 1 in a Million that goes on and on and on? Is it A, Aaliyah, B, Monica, or C, SZA?
I already know Aaliyah. Yeah.
All right, then, Ron.
I mean, girl, I'm letting you win, shout.
You're not. I'm literally winning.
Don't get too excited.
All right. Young Jock.
Yeah.
It's being reported that this rap mogul could headline Super Bowl 2026 for the halftime show. Is it A, Lil Wayne, B, Diddy, C, Jay-Z, or D, Tip?
You know it's Jay-Z.
All right. You got that correctly. All right. Nuke.
Yes.
One of these NBA teams won the 2025 NBA Final Championship game. Is it A, Boston Celtics, B, Oklahoma City Thunder, C, Indiana Pacers, or D, New York Knicks?
I think I'm going to go with Oklahoma.
And you are the winner.
Yeah, man. Get your butt out of here.
Congratulations.
Man, she got her 3 kids in the car Googling everything.
Love me not. I swear.
Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king in his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Morning show. Gotta stay tapped in to the #1 morning show in the city. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. Tap in.
Yeah, while you tapping in, let's tap in with Shawty, Miss Shanika.
All right.
Shawty, your father did something really.
Not Shawty's father.
Oh, I'm sorry. President Trump
Your daddy Trump
told this black lady that she was beautiful.
That's right.
She's beautiful, and you are beautiful. I'm not allowed to say that, that could be the end of my political career, but I said it anyway. But you are beautiful, and you're beautiful inside. So I wish I had more reporters like you. You covered Africa for a long time?
Yes, for over 10 years.
Wow.
I covered even your first administration.
Yes, I know that. That's great.
She was gorgeous, actually.
Wow.
She was an African reporter from Congo. They actually warned him not to compliment her on her beauty beforehand. So that's why he said, yeah, I know I'm going to get in trouble.
And then this actually came during a very serious signing ceremony.
Because why are we talking about, why did he sidebar her beauty?
Yeah.
It's probably breathtaking. When you see something that pretty, you got to be like, whoa, Jesus, you gorgeous.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with the subject.
The ceremony was to mark an agreement between Rwanda and the DRC after decades of
bloodshed.
You know what I mean? This is not something you come in. Hey, everybody, is everything? No.
And aren't you a pretty little brown thing?
Look at you.
Look at you.
Nah.
Whoa.
Stop it.
Okay.
I don't like
Thanks
it.
for the compliment, dude. But just
Keep it.
It's the way you do stuff. The tone got to be right?
And she handled it so, diplomatic. She's like, oh, and I covered your... She didn't say you piece of...
Sometimes our Caucasian brothers don't know how to adapt and address the room when it's that type of seasoning.
But what?
When it's that type of seasoning in the room.
Yeah, when that melanin in the room, they don't know how to react to it.
Okay. Twerk Daddy. Let's talk about this. There are 5 missing girls in Augusta, Georgia.
Yes.
It's not a good look at all. They're saying that these girls escaped from a group home. Now, people on the internet are saying all kinds of different things. But the most important, I want to know what was going on at the group home and why the girls decided to leave.
And I think they said 3 of the girls had on ankle monitors.
Well, that's like a separate story. But one in it, yeah.
It is. I did see that. It's 2 different stories.
Yeah, it's 2 different stories.
Okay, I thought it was that story because I was like, this is...
But nonetheless, these girls need to be found because there are millions of black and brown girls that are missing in the world that it's not publicized in the media anymore. Like it's kind of like kept a secret.
Well, at this very moment, as you speak, I believe there is a groundswell of that right now where people are starting to say, hey, there are a lot of missing black girls and we need to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, put some emphasis on it. Y'all can go out here and find people, immigrants and all that. Find these kids, these black kids.
All right. Well, coming up inside the Word on the Streets news, it is the Real Housewives of Atlanta recap. We're going to get into that and more.
That is. Make sure you stick around for more Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. It's about that time for the Love Doc Jock.
Help me help you, help me.
Come on. What's your problem?
And this guy will either help or hinder your relationship.
Who do I think I am? Why I tell people that?
Either way, he's a man for the job. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Dear Love Doc Jock, my girl is beautiful. I'm completely in love and committed to her, but I can't stand the lashes she puts on her face. She is starting to look cockeyed and it's unattractive. I usually pay for them, but the last time she asked, I told her no. She's been a bit upset with me, but I still haven't been truthful with her as to why. I didn't want to give her the money. How can I tell her I don't like her getting the lash extensions without hearing her mouth?
Okay, this is really, it's not easy and it's not hard. Here's the situation, man. You just have to sit your girl down and express to her, baby, look, when it comes to us reciprocating each other's, boundaries and preferences and needs and wants, we have to be pretty open and transparent about it. And when it comes to you, I try my best to do everything that you say you want me to do and be about it, how you want me to walk and look and whatever. But at the same time, you have to reciprocate it. You got to tell your woman she's got to reciprocate it because when you see certain women like that, it makes you feel a certain way, or you see them in a certain light, or they're in a certain category, like you compartmentalize, man. You just don't want to see your woman in your head. I know it's going to sound a little crazy, but if she's actually willing to listen to what you're saying and your concerns, then you're actually off to a good start. Because a lot of women, they go, what? I'm not trying to hear all that. Excuse? No, that's, my lashes have nothing to do with your anxiety. Yes, they do, baby. Yeah. But anyway, you got to talk to her, let her know, be honest, be open. You gotta have a cool approach. Don't be too hard. Don't be overly opinionated, and don't tear down. You gotta let her know you look good. I'm love to see your eyes. You have beautiful eyes, and I feel like those particular eyelashes you wear, they don't accentuate the beauty in your eyes. And that's a little Doc Jock. You did what I'm trying to say. All right, look here, man. If you got a small business and you want to be spotlighted, hit us for the small business spotlight at 1-844-YUNGJOC. It is Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Offset. Every weekday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., I'm listening to the best damn morning show, Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. Hey!
Yes, sir, man. Hey, shouts out to my good people up in Detroit, man. You know what? It's a blessing to be locked and loaded with you guys, man. It's love, you know what I'm saying? Can't wait to get back up there and kick it. You know what I'm talking about? Shout it.
Yes.
Where you want to go hang out at?
Man, anywhere away from here.
I want to go and hang out. I want to go back. Take me back to New Orleans.
Go back to New Orleans?
Yeah. I did my thing at the casino. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shouts out to the people who be watching the cameras. You know what I'm saying?
If I just had to go hang out in one of our markets, take me to VA. I'm gonna come with that bad news. Holler at some of my folks.
Yeah.
You understand?
I love VA. But if you want some food, now I'm gonna tell you where you gotta go hang out at.
What that?
Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago got some of the best food ever.
I like the beach, so I might go to Savannah.
Yeah. Ain't mad at that. If you want to get on a good trail ride, just going on down to
Kentucky
or Alabama.
Both.
How about that right now?
Yes.
We're going to get out of here. Miss Shanika looking at us like, what? If y'all don't close these mics, we just going back and forth for about 7 minutes. What up, Miss Shanika?
For nothing. I enjoyed everybody today. And we'll be back tomorrow.
All right, Newt Dookie.
Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.